Hey y'all, Charlie Rocket here, and I was just thinking a lot about judgment. I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to make this video. But I wanted to say we should stop judging people off of what they can and can't do, off of what they're doing, off of just like any of that. I know it's easier said than done. We're always going to judge. We're humans. That's human nature. And you know why? It's because judgment, realistically, is built off rules. Like, we got to have rules, and we place these rules in our mind about what people should and shouldn't be able to do, what people should and shouldn't be able to say. And in turn, like, how far is too far with the rules, though? We start placing rules on ourselves about what we think women should and shouldn't do, what we think people of color shouldn't say, shouldn't believe, what are our expectations of people, And without rules, we would have chaos and we would have all this wild stuff going on and people would do whatever they want. And I don't trust people. I know we can't let people do whatever they want. But at the same time, you don't know what somebody's story is. You don't know what somebody's background is. You don't know how they live, where they grew up, this, that, and the other. So try not to judge somebody and say, like, I don't know what kind of upbringing they got, but you're supposed to do this, that, and the other. Like, I try my best to be the best person I can. I try to give back as much as I can and give more than I get, in this world. But I heard somebody one time say, like, the way I was raised, I'm not going to say exactly what they said because then they'll know who it is, and I love her, so I'm not going to say nothing. But, like, if you do this thing, you have to do this second step thing. And it was like it had to do with, like, paying for stuff, and it had to do with, like, money and things like that. And I was thinking, wow, well, I know that for next time with you, and I'll keep that in mind, and I don't mind doing it, but at the same time, I'm like, that's not a go-to for me. That's not a thing I think is required to be considered a decent person. That's not how I was brought up necessarily, but it's a nice little thing to do for people, So it's like, I understand how that's a nice thing to do for people, and I understand that if you were brought up that way, that's really nice that your parents taught you to go above and beyond. But I hope that you recognize that some of these things our parents taught us are going above and beyond and are not necessarily the ground level for people. Everybody's not getting brought up that way, So I just wanted to just let y'all know, like, it's human nature, but let's all try not to judge each other so harshly, We don't know each other's background, but let's try and give each other a little breaky break. All right? All right, I love y'all. Adios.